I'm dropping all the golden nuggets in this video, so make sure you stay till the end. I'm gonna break down the simplest and quickest way to get to $100,000 trading US30 and how you can do it in 2023 and the following years to come. This will be very easy to replicate, and yes, you can use it as soon as tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's Wednesday, but hey, the next day after that. If you do want to avoid making the mistakes that I made when I first started trading, my one-on-one mentorship would be perfect for you. All you have to do is DM me on Instagram, and hey, check out some of the results of the students that I have in my one-on-one mentorship right now. It should be on the screen somewhere where you guys can see them. And one more thing before we get started, I would appreciate if you guys could show some type of love, like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. And without further ado, we'll get into my computer. Alright guys, I decided not to show my face when I'm presenting the actual video, so I want to give you guys the ultimate experience. You guys don't need to see my face, I'm not even that cute. But I want to go over the first thing is our times to trade US30. This is very, very important, and I go over this in a lot of my videos, but you guys need to understand that timing is one of the most important aspects when it comes to trading, because you don't want to be trading when there's no volume in the market, when there's nothing going on. So the best time to trade US30 is going to be 6:30 a.m. and this is PST my time in California, so it's going to be 9:30 a.m. on the East Coast. And let me put this in reference for you guys so you guys can understand this. At 9:30 a.m. and 6:30 a.m. this is when the New York Stock Exchange opens up. So the stock market is going to be pumping, the all the indexes, everything that is usually not moving throughout the night is going to be moving, because this is the thing, you need to reference the US30 with Americans. This is an American index, so Americans are awake in the morning. This is when we're exchanging money, the banks are opening up, consumers are buying things. So at 9:30 a.m., 6:30 a.m. PST is when all the money is going to be fluctuating in and out of the market. So we really have to keep that in mind. So timing is very important. And when I am trading, I'm using the minute 15 time frame mainly, but I do dive down to the minute 5. I'll use the minute 30 as well, but I really like the minute 15 and the minute 5. And when I'm looking at the chart, I'm looking right here at this candle. So look at the times down here. It tells us the time. So as we scroll over this candle, you can see the time says 6:15. That means that this specific candle opens up at 6:15 but closes at 6:30. So right after this candle closes, ding, 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 that's the market open bell. That's when the money's going to be fluctuating into the market. So cool thing about this is we have this ticker right here. So this is honestly like our best friend, because let's say it's 6:15 and this ticker has 4 minutes left on it. We're going to start looking and doing our analysis and figuring out, okay, like what is going to happen at the market open though? Is it going to push up or push down? Because you guys can see right here at the market open, within 15 minutes, this sucker shot up 961 pips, which is massive. No, it's not 96 pips. This is an index, an indice, not a forex pair. So the pip count is much higher than forex pairs. There's so much more volume because we're dealing with US30 consists of the top 30 companies in America. So there's much more volume and capital within this index versus like USDJPY. So we really need to keep that in mind. So we are trading right at the market open. So the minute 5 candle, if we look at it, let's go to the minute 5 chart. We would be looking at this candle right here, the 6:25. It opens at 6:25, but it closes at 6:30. So when I'm like entering a trade, let's say I'm on the minute 5 time frame, I'm like, okay, well, I want to enter on this candle, but how do I know when to enter? Colt, when is a good time? When should we be entering? So like I said, this is going to be our best friend, our ticker. This ticker is resembling this current candle right here. So in 3 minutes and 24 seconds, this candle is going to close and a new minute 5 candle is going to open. Once the candle, the 6:25 to 6:30 candle or the 6:15 to 6:30 candle, when it has 3 to 5 seconds left, that's when I'm executing my buy or sell on MetaTrader 4. So I do my analysis on TradingView, and this is where I'm analyzing the market, figuring out why is it giving me confirmation it's going to be a good buy, or why am I getting confirmation that it's going to be a good sell. So timing is very, very important. Now let's go to the next step. Now, one thing that really helps me out when I'm trading US30 is I just look at the trend. I really just look at what's happening in the beginning of the New York session. So if you guys get, I have this indicator, it's called the sessions indicator, but this is how you guys can get it. Go right here to indicators, type in session, and then you're gonna get this one, session Asia, London, NY colored by this guy. You're gonna add it. Once you add it to your chart, you're gonna go to the settings, and I only have the New York marked up. So I go to this, and you can make it whatever color you guys want. It's really up to you. Hey, I might switch on my colors right now. Let's make it, let's go with the yellow. I kind of like the yellow. So we can see that once we change it, exit out, this shade behind the candles, this is representing the actual New York session. So there's a difference between the New York session versus the market open. There's an hour-and-a-half difference, because right when this yellow shade starts, the New York session opens up at 5 a.m. So I'm usually looking like, yo, what's happening during the New York session, the beginning of it, before the market opened? Are we pushing down? Are we pushing up? And that's going to give me a lot of feedback on what's going to happen at that market open. So here's a cool little trick that you guys can do. Look at the volume and what's happening from the New York session to the market open. And if it's bullish like this, you want to see like a bullish candle at the market open. So we could see that it kind of pushed down at first, but then it started to push up. We have these three really massive bullish candles. And we have our 615 to 630 candle right here. Boom, you saw this candle close bullish. It's already looking bullish. Buy. You just have your stop loss below the previous candle, or this candle right here, wherever you want. I usually use a bigger stop loss for US30, so keep that in mind. But easy trade right here, could have taken it. Could be like, all right, we're going to buy. Let's just go for like a 1-to-1. Or we could target this previous support right here as resistance. And boom, look at this. It's crazy, because if we mark this up right here, the support, look at how the market just hits it to the T. Comes back down to retest, but boom, then breaks through it. So really, really simple, guys. I'm not overthinking it. And that's the thing that you guys need to understand with US30 is it's really easy to trade, because US30 follows the technicals extremely well. This isn't a complicated pair to trade whatsoever. Now let's go to the next step. Now I want to show you guys some stuff. Or not really show you, I want to tell you guys some things that are really going to help you become a better trader. And this is more of the patience, psychological aspect when it comes to trading, but you guys should hold your trades till they hit your stop loss or your take, excuse the grammar, you guys know what I'm saying, take profit. So we want to be holding our trades as, like when we enter a trade right at the market open, okay, we take a trade and boom, we're in the trade. We're not sitting there in front of our computer saying, oh, well, it's doing this, it's doing that. Like, guys, I don't know if a lot of you are just bored and you do not have a life, but you need to figure out a schedule outside of trading, especially when you are taking a trade. Like, this is my routine. I wake up at 5. I've been waking up at like 5:45 in the morning. I'll jump in the shower. Once I get out of the shower, I'll make some tea, coffee, something like that to really wake me up. And then I'll get in front of the markets 5 minutes before it opens. So at 6:25, I'm in front of my computer looking at the market, doing my analysis, figuring out what I'm going to do. Once I enter a trade, I have my take profit and my stop loss set. I go walk my dog. I go to the gym and work out. I do things where I'm not going to be sitting on my phone. And this is something that you guys can do is you guys should trade on your computer, but you should have MetaTrader 4. If you're someone who like needs to look at the markets or whatever, have MetaTrader 4 on your phone, but have it logged into the account that you trade off of with the investor password. So that means that you can't close the trade, you can't edit it or anything. It's just visual. You can just see what the trade is doing and stuff like that. So that's something that you guys can do. That's how I have my phone set up. I just look at the markets on, or actually trade on the markets on my computer. But hold your trades till stop loss or take profit. Next thing that I wanted to show you guys is all you guys need is 1 to 2 trades a week. You guys do not need to be trading 10 times a day, 30 times a day. Like, one of my homies that I used to kick with, he would trade US30 and he was taking like 100 trades a day. I was like, bro, what are you doing? Because when you're taking that many trades, your mind is just racing at 1,000,000 miles per hour. You're like, oh, I'm going to get in this trade real quick for a quick scalp. Boom, caught that. And I'm going to go for another one. Oh, I took a loss. I need to make it back. And you're just very emotional. So take 1 or 2 trades. And that's why I tell you guys, like, hold your trades till it hits your stop loss or your take profit. That's the best way to not be emotional. And you're going to gain resilience as a trader when you start to build up this patience and be like, hey, I have like a life. I have shit going on every day. I don't need to sit in front of my computer and watch the market. Like, that's immature and childish. I don't need to do that. I have work to do. I have this project. Just make your life very busy. And once you are busier, then you're not going to be stuck to the computer. Trust, guys. I used to be stuck to my computer all day. Like, what's the market doing now? Oh, this candle closed like this. Oh, I think I might close it. Oh, yeah, it's good. I'm going to hold it. Now, go about your day. Have a good day. Go eat food. Just be productive throughout the day to where you don't need to stare at the charts all day. Okay? Now let's go to the next step. If you guys do not know, this is FTMO and this is a prop firm. They allow you to trade with their money and you get to keep 80%. But there's something behind it. Well, you get to keep 90% of the profit actually if you get to that level. If you guys want, they have a free trial, but let me explain the actual process of FTMO. And this is how you can really level up your trading. Like, this guy got 32,000, 11,000 right here. You guys, this is what I'm doing. I'm trading with $600,000 right now. I'm working my way up to get $1 million in prop firm. But the max with this one, you can only do $400,000. So you have to use other ones as well. So this is the process. There's 2 steps. You really have to prove to them that you're a profitable trader, that you're not going to trade their money and just blow it and not do anything with it. So let's say that I want to trade with $100,000. On the first step, I have 30 days to make 10%. I have to make $10,000. You do have to pay a fee to actually take this challenge. So it's $500 for the 100K, and you could look at the other ones to see the pricing. So what you guys need to do is your overall profit target is to make $10,000 in 30 days, and the minimum trading days are 10. But here's the hiccup where a lot of traders fail, is because they'll drop like a massive lot size. They'll go over their maximum daily loss, and then they'll lose their account. There actually is also as well a maximum loss. So there's a maximum daily loss of 5,000, but there's a maximum loss of 10,000. So you can't go over that as well. Now you have 30 days to do that. Pretty simple. What I would recommend though is doing the free trial first. If you go here, go to the free trial and see if you could pass that 2 to 3 times. Then if you can, take the challenge. Next phase, instead of 30 days is 60. Instead of making $10,000, all you have to do is make $5,000. And then once you pass this second phase, you actually get to trade as an indefinite trader. But the same things apply. You can't go over the maximum daily loss, can't go over the maximum loss, and after you do pass phase 1 and 2, that $500 you paid out, or that you paid to take the challenge, they'll refund it to you on your first payout. So FTMO is massive. So let's go over some numbers and I'll show you exactly how to hit $10,000 a month so you can get to 100K a year. Okay, here's the math. If you guys want to make $100,000 with US30 this year in 2023, you need to get funded with $100,000 with FTMO. So you need a $100,000 account with FTMO. You need to pass that challenge and get funded. This is how you're going to get to hit $10,000 a month plus and actually get to $100,000 a year. You're going to take 1 to 2 trades a week, or you're going to catch 2,500 pips a week. You can catch 2,500 pips in one trade if you're smart with US30. Like today at the market open, if you bought right here to this level right here, 2,500 pips in one trade. Gucci. That's all you need is 1 good trade or 2 good trades a week, or however many trades you guys can take. But honestly, you can do it with 1 to 2 good trades and catch 2,500 pips. So the proper lot size with FTMO is you're going to use a 10 lot. That is their lot size. Go to their website or open up a demo account and you're going to see a 10 lot would be the proper lot size for US30. So you need to keep your losses in mind, but if you're following your rules and everything, you should be breaking even at the end of each week and at the end of each month. So if you use a 10 lot, With 2,500 pips, you would make $2,500. So if you make $2,500 a week, that's $10,000 a month, and you're profitably $9,000 at the end of the month. Now $9,000 times 12 equals $108,000. So there you go. Those are your numbers. That's how you're going to be able to hit it. What I would do is, a smart thing for you guys to do, the action steps, would be to open an FTMO trial account, DM me on Instagram if you want the whole US30 strategy and you want to know all the sauce. And lastly, you guys should back test US30 for a couple of months. Just go through like December, November and back test it at the market open time that I gave you and see how your accuracy is, because your win to loss ratio is going to be completely different from mine. But if you guys want to know the whole strategy, just DM me on Instagram. It's linked in the description for my Instagram, and then we'll talk more. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I dropped some mad bombs on you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.